What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to the Lazy Daze channel. Once again, you've clicked onto one of our videos and we are very grateful. Now this is just a slight little update for you guys, and we want to announce that finally we have been able to drop our Patreon. So our Patreon is going up and live literally any minute after this video is dropped. So literally as soon as you sort of see it available, the link in the description box down below is going to work. So we are finally going to be releasing our Patreon, and what we have done is we've tried to sort of bulk it up a tiny little bit to sort of not have an empty page for you guys to come to. So obviously here's the starting page for the Patreon. Now we have our first tier, which is the Henry. It's for £3 a month. It's going to provide you 1 week's early reactions, extended videos, extended TV reactions, access to Discord chats, and votes on upcoming reactions. And then for the Q, which is £5 a month, you'll get the above options, so you get access to all of those things. And then additionally, you'll get access to separate Discord chats, a possible Discord meetup with myself and Jack, as long as there's 5 other people to the maximum of 10 other people, and extra voting powers. And then the very unique thing is going to be once or twice a month we are going to try and do a full movie reaction or an extended movie reaction for you guys as well. So that's what you would get with the higher tier. Otherwise, the normal tier would be best for you. Now within this tier, and to give you a sort of idea of how our page is going to look, is we've tried to backtrack it as much as possible for you. So here we've obviously got a games night video we've done a while, but this is an extended Patreon version. So we're going to be releasing extended longer versions of videos for you guys on the Patreon. Here we have an airsoft extended video, and then what I've done for you guys is when you go to sign up to the Patreon, not only do you get access to the Lazy Daze channel, but you also get access to Lazy Daze Tubby. So I'm going to be putting future reactions that I do on there as well. So if you sign up to the Patreon today, you get access to the full 10 episode reaction of Cyberpunk done by myself. So not all of this is on YouTube, but you're able to go onto the Patreon and watch it before anyone else. And then as for me and Jack, what we've done is we backtracked the season 2 of Game of Thrones, and we will be looking to backtrack the first season, but that's going to come at a later date. But if you sign up to the Patreon and Game of Thrones is your type of thing, then what you're going to be able to get access to is the whole first 10 episodes, the whole 10 episodes of season 2 of Game of Thrones, full reactions, extended version, guys. So you got season 2 episode 1, season 2 episode 2, season 2 episode 3, season 2 episode 4, season 2 episode 5, season 2 episode 6, season 2 episode 7, season 2 episode 8, season 2 episode 9, and season 2 episode 10. On top of that, guys, we weren't able to get all of the Death Note reactions that we have recorded because we have lost some of the original recordings. But for the ones that we did have the videos for, we've gone back and we've made extended versions of these as well. So you've got extended version of Death Note episode 2 and 3, extended episode of Death Note episode 5, extended episode of Death Note episode 6, extended episode of Death Note episode 7, and extended Death Note episode 13 and 14. So these are for the TV and the anime reactions. We are going to give you as more like extended versions of these as much as possible. Now, what you also are going to get is 1 week's early reactions. So if you sign up to the Patreon today, then what you're going to get access to is obviously Tubby's all the reactions that he's going to be dropping this week. You'll get access to those right now as soon as you sign up. And then every day we'll be dropping next week's reactions. So you actually get Monday's reaction this week as well. But today, when we drop the video, which I believe is the second battle of terrain on the YouTube, we're going to drop a second episode for you guys on the Patreon, and that's how it will work, so on and so forth. So you can gain access to the reactions that we're doing this week, and then each day we're going to drop a new video on the Patreon for you as well. Here we have an extended version of one of our airsoft videos once again, and then this is basically Monday's drop for the Patreon. So this is a brand new episode that we've got for the channel, and then because we dropped our the HMS Victory video, this Napoleon Marshall's ranking video is going to be for next week. But if you sign up to the Patreon, like I said, you get that week's early access to that. So that's what we've got on the Patreon for you at this moment in time. Obviously tonight we're going to be dropping a new video for the Tubby's drop, so you're going to get a brand new video every day on the Patreon as well. And like I said, we are going to be really trying to work on and keep this on top of this as best as we can. Now, what we're also going to attempt to do for you guys is we're going to attempt to once a week make a little rota or a weekly schedule for you guys. So you can see here, so yesterday, Monday, we dropped the HMS Victory Part 1 by the Epic History TV. Today, on the Patreon, you get the Napoleon Marshals and ranking system. And then here, we have Guess the Liar by the Beta Squad. That's going to be available on the Patreon just in the next 10-20 minutes, because I'm just waiting for that to finish uploading. And then, as you can see here, we've got a recording day, Airsoft CQB, Death Note episode 14, and Game of Thrones season 2 episode 7. Now for the Patreon, like I said, we are going to be trying to do additional things. So you can see here on the weekend in the Death Note section, on the weekend for the Patreon, we're going to be doing Death Note episode 15 full version and Game of Thrones season 3 episode 1 full as well. Don't worry, we are going to be making a post about this so you can see this, and here's the rota for Tubby as well, to give you a better idea of what you will be sort of looking to see through the Patreon and through Tubby's YouTube on this channel as well. We are very, 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 very excited to be dropping our Patreon. It's been a bit of a work in progress. We tried to get it done ready for yesterday, but there was a couple of issues, so it took us an extra day. So that's the reason why you're getting it on Tuesday and not on Monday. Look, we are going to be pouring a lot of time into the Patreon. We're going to be doing movies. We're going to be talking to you guys. Like I said, we've got a Discord chat as well. Let me get that up quick. And the Lazy Daze podcast. So we've got a few channels in here. Let me get this up on screen for you guys. So you can sort of see this has been going a while. We've had this, but we haven't really used this much. But my aim over this week is to really figure out Discord, and I'm going to make some more channels and sort of try and get our community more interactive with each other. Me and Jack want to start talking to you guys. Let me get the screen back up so you can see me. Yeah, me and Jack want to start talking to you guys and start sharing stories, hearing what you guys enjoy, and getting you guys to intermingle with each other as well, and really try and build this community where it's the Lazy Daze family and we can all sort of have a laugh. So we really want to promote and push our Discord, push the Patreon. We thank you guys for clicking on our YouTube video. Obviously, if you can't afford the Patreon, don't worry, just keep watching our videos. Your support helps enough with that, and we're really, really appreciative of where we are now. Yeah, this was sort of just off the top of my head. You know, over here we're not very structured, so no script or anything along them lines, just sort of rambled on for nearly 9 minutes. We really want to work on this Patreon. We hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to go over and get that extra content, then please feel free to do so. Like we said, if you can't afford it, don't worry about it. But if you've got the spare £3 or you want to go onto the higher tier for £5, then definitely go over there. The link's in the description box down below. There's loads of content on there for you already, plenty for this week. And then every day we're going to be giving you new videos on there and give you additional content. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. If you enjoyed our channel, you know what you need to do. You need to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, head over to Patreon if you want to get that extra content. Other than that, guys, we love you, and we are going to see you in the next video.